Welcome back to Glam Tones. It's me, Gigi, and it's Aquarius Day. We are continuing our year-long series of zodiacs by tackling Aquarius, and I think this might be one of my favorites that we've done in this series. I had a really good time with this, but honestly, I had to do two sets, and we'll get to that in a second. We're going to do two coats of this really pretty pale powdery blue. Super, super cute. It's by Modelones. That and everything will be listed in the doobly-doo. If you're a vlog brother, you know you know. These are our color combos today. I'm sorry you didn't get a better peek, but there it is. As I've stated already, I'm a little off my game right now, guys, because being sick so long. As you can tell, my voice is a little wonky today. Some other things are wonky. I won't get into them because ew. We started with that silvery white in the middle. We're going to ombre blue across this nail in a circular pattern. Kind of like, I don't know what it's called. Like almost like a light is shining in the middle. I know there must be a name for that kind of a pattern, right? Where it's lighter graduating to darker as it goes out. I just don't know what it is. If you know what it is, please teach me in the comment section below. So we're just going to keep working this in. This nail takes longer than all the others because there's more blending in this one. The other ones are much easier, super easy to blend out. But this one, for whatever reason, was a little more stubborn. I feel like that light blue just doesn't like to blend as much as the other colors do for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But as soon as you start working that dark one in, you can see how it blends really good with the light. But the silvery white and that lighter blue, not really sure. It doesn't really work that well. But in the end, it ends up working. You'll see. We're just going to keep ombreing until we get it where we want. And that's one thing I really like about working with the powders is they ombre so nice. And you can just keep working them until you get where you want to be. Whereas with polish, the more you work it, the muddier it gets and the more it turns into a color you don't want. So, I don't know. I just like working with the powders so much. So much. I thank Votino for that in a big way. I already like the powders, but the more I watch him work with them and the more I see how he manipulates them, it calls to me. It feels like my medium, right? There you go. It just feels like my medium. I really like it. And we're just going to keep coming in. See, just working that ombre a little more, softening that middle. We want it to be bright in the middle, but not so much that it's like blinding you. That's the right word. Now, every single one is going to get base coated immediately and put into the lamp. We want to protect those powders because it's easy to wipe them away. And when you're putting on your base coat, you got to make sure you're taking your time and doing a really good job because we are going to be removing that sticky layer. And if you haven't done a good job with your base coat, you're going to remove the pigment underneath. So you really want to make sure that you're getting it right, that you're just getting it right. So now the tiniest bit of that lighter color just to give us a shading on that side. Most of this nail is going to be the darker blue, which look at how nice that goes on. I know this is at double speed, but I know you can see how pretty that is. And then a little bit of purple because blue and purple are the colors of Aquarius. So we're gonna represent that here. Look at how nice that ombre's together, that blue and purple. You know what it is? This particular purple has a bit of a blue shift to it, so they just work together so nice. Let's come in with that pretty base coat. And now we're going to come in and do the pinky nail. And then we're going to leave it at that because the other two are the same. The The one on the other side of the middle nail is in reverse, the blue-purple in reverse. And the thumbnail is purple just like this. There's no ombreing. I'm just laying down that purple in a really pretty coat. One coat situation on that purple. It looks great. It's really rich enough that it covers all the blue. You don't see any underneath, but again, be really meticulous with your base coat. I know it looks like I'm going fast, but I'm not. Look, you could just wear this, guys. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. But no, we're going to do some Aquarius art now. The Aquarius sign is the water bearer. So we're going to draw out a little picture, a little carafe of water, if you will. I think a carafe is a little bit smaller than a pitcher, though, right? Whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. No judgment here. So we're just going to make a little shape. We're going to put a couple handles on it, give it a little art. I am going to cure the vase before I do any art, and all of the cures are full cures. White doesn't always enjoy being flash cured. The word is cured. I've not really played with this one enough to have known if it likes flash curing or not. It's not 100% opaque, so it might be okay. But I really liked my little picture. So my lamp, you could make this into a lamp. It would be a pretty lamp. But I liked my picture, so I cure that. Then I'm going to come in and just flow lines across the nails in a very swoopy, wavy way, the way that water would be flowing across the night sky, because we're going to add some stars. So I want you to definitely think of this. This is how I think of it. You can think of it any way you want. I'm not trying to tell you how to think. What I was going for is a pitcher of water flowing across the galaxy like the Milky Way, right? Although that would be milk. This is water, but we could say it's milk. You could say it's milk. But Aquarius is the water bearer, not the milk bearer. So we're going to say it's water. But it's just flowing across the night sky because astrology is planets and stars. So that's what my thinking was right there. If it makes sense. So we're just going to keep going with our lines. I do 4 sets. I'm only going to show you the 3 and probably could have just gotten away with the 2. But I think... you'll see in the end. I think in the end it all looks really good together. I let each nail have its own feeling, but have starting and stopping points that go together. That's why I'm making little, like I'm putting them together, making a little mark, coming in, drawing it where I want it to go, and then matching it with the next nail because I want it to be a flow across all 5 of them. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, which really it's not out on a limb, it's just in my own head. I think this is my favorite set that I've done since I've been back from being sick. And I'd have to look back because that one I did for Sagittarius, I really liked that set. But I really, really am enjoying this one. It is, I think it feels like Aquarius, right? It just feels like it suits the sign. Not all of them was I this literal with them, but even with it being literal, like there's the picture there. There's an abstract quality to the art, which I'm really responding to. I love abstract art. I like it when it's up to the viewer to decide what you're seeing. I mean, there's lots of art out there, like the Mona Lisa's gorgeous and pictures of boats are beautiful. But when every single person who looks at a piece sees something different, I dig that a lot. So I also enjoy the abstract art in addition to the more literal pieces, if you will. I think these are a mix of that. These are a mix of that. Sorry, I'm rambling. I am totally rambling. Do you know why? Because this is a really long video today. I kept going through it, trying to figure out where I could cut more stuff. And I'm sure there's lots of places I could have trimmed it down, but, and that's why I'm not going to show me pulling all the stars. Each one of these dots is going to be a star. But I'm not gonna show all of them. We'd be here for another 5 minutes or so. So we're not gonna do all that. But I did want you to see that that's what I'm doing here. Also, if you were brave enough to do all of the lines at once instead of curing in between like I did, you could probably sugar this and it would be really pretty as well. But I did not go that route. I don't feel like I'm quite ready for sugaring. That's a commitment. Okay. Now, the reason I started with that nail is I wasn't sure I was going to continue with what I'm doing here. But once I got the glitter in the water, I knew I liked it. So we started with this nail because I figured if I don't like it, I'll wipe it off. No harm, no foul. But if I do, we'll just keep going. And so that's what happened. I actually really love this step. I think the glitter came out super, super nice. So let's just go ahead and put it across all the rest of the nails because it came out a lot cuter than I even imagined it. Like when I had the idea in my head, I was like, oh, that might be cute, but I think it came out even cuter. I think the glitter is great. I was actually inspired on this look. Let me see if I can find the piece. It was from... it's just an illustration. I don't really see. Oh, it's a copywritten picture by Vector Tattoo. So we're not going to show the picture here because I'm not trying to get in trouble, but I was inspired by their picture. So if you look for Aquarius art and you find that, you'll know what I was inspired by. Theirs is a little different than mine in that they did a circle and I'm doing linear instead of circular. But I as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm going to do something like that. So it made me happy to see their art. So I wanted to create my own. Look at how pretty that holographic silver is. I love how the colors just dance. Now on this one, we are going to keep the glitter super, super tiny. No big chunks, just little bitty ones because we don't have much water there. So, and I should have picked it up to show you what I was doing more, but I will try to make sure that I get some good reveals, some good reveal shots. I've not even taken those before I did this voiceover. I wanted to get that knocked out. Ooh, guys, my throat, my voice. I'm so sorry. I know it sounds gravelly. It does not hurt, but there's definitely maybe some swelling or something in there. So now we're just going to come in and throw down a little bit of gemage. Super simple, very simple little crowns above everything. I've not cured yet, as you can see, because those gems moved just the tiniest bit. But in the top coat, we're going to grab just a few little tiny, those are called the Polar Rainbow by Glam Glass. These, excuse me, I'm so sorry. These white ones are by, I want to say Doader. I will have to look it up on Amazon. They're available from Amazon. I've bought them twice because I love these gems so much. I've not even completely gone through all of the ones I have, and I bought another set because I want to have them forever, right? I just love them. There's 4 different colors. They need to come out with more. I don't know why they don't have more because I love these gems. I love how they've got a hazy, milky sort of quality. Even the other colors, which are, as you can see, they're green. Those blue ones don't go with the set. That's something else. But there's also a blue, but a light blue, and then pink as well. They're like sort of dusty sort of colors, milky, dusty colors. I love them. They're so pretty. If you see them on Amazon, I would pick them up. They're not expensive. I will look it up And of course, it'll be listed below. I don't know how much they are anymore. I bought them for the second time a couple months ago, but they're really good. I highly recommend them. I've used them so many times on the channel. And here we come with our top coat. I'm so pleased with these nails. The first set are fine. The first set I did, where the footage was bad. But this set, I went a little harder. I did a little more, and I think more is more on this set, right? Nothing wrong with wanting a more is more attitude toward life. I think that's good. To a point, bah humbug on billionaires. That's all I'm going to say. That's as political as we're going to get. And here we go. I really enjoyed doing the top coat before curing the gems. I had never done that before, but I like the technique of it. I might be exploring that a little more because these little tiny gems stay in the top coat better than other gems. So if that's all you're going to be adding is some little, sporadic gems on there, this is a nice technique to try. Sorry, I got distracted because this phone loves to show me notifications when I'm working on stuff, and I don't love that. I'm not even sure how to make it stop doing that. And I got a notification, and it pulled me completely out of what I was doing as I'm trying to read what this person said. But here we are with our finished set for Aquarius. Wow, words. It's words, guys. Words. I love these. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.